You can see it's already thick. It feels like the food is ready. So I usually wash mine myself. I don't buy ready-made juice. So the juice is ready. I want to cook. I'm just going to show you the ingredients I use. So basically for me and in the regular Nigerian market, we don't buy things in kg, so I'm not going to be mentioning kg apart from the turkey. So I'm using turkey and beef. That's what this client ordered. So this is the beef and turkey. Season it the way you want. For me, basically ginger and garlic is always almost a constant. So I've boiled the meat already. I cooked the beef for a while, and after some time when I knew it was almost cooked, I added the turkey. So you can see the turkey is on top. So there is onions, scotch bonnet, curry, thyme, ginger and garlic, and Knorr chicken cube. That's all I have here. So just season your meat the way you would like it. So these are the ingredients. I'm going to be using scent leaf and onion. I'm going to be using crayfish, smoked titus, scotch bonnet, and of course ogiri. So the signature or the things that are constant for me when I want to make ofaku is ogiri, smoked titus. I just love the flavor, the taste it has in it, and of course scent leaf. I don't cook ofaku without it. So that's it. And finally, Knorr chicken cube. Whatever I'm making, I only always use Knorr chicken cubes. Sometimes I use salt or I don't use salt. So this is it. So you can see the juice is actually thick already. I was in the room. I'm actually tired, it's been a long day, so I wouldn't have allowed it to get this thick. I would have added the meat by now, but it's still okay. So this is the juice. I'm making 4-liter ofaku stew for a client, so I'm just going to turn on the heat, and at this stage I'm going to add my beef. First of all, I wouldn't add the turkey yet. I would add the turkey after the beef has boiled, mixed with the juice. I don't want the turkey to scatter in the soup. So I'm just going to turn on the heat now and continue cooking. I'm going to add the beef, and then I'll cover it to cook. I'm going to be back to continue the video. So I've added the beef to the juice, and I just added half. So I'm just going to allow it to boil, and I've also added part of the ogiri. So I'm just going to add my crayfish so everything boils together. I'm going to add the crayfish as well as the scotch bonnet. I used some scotch bonnet to season the meat, so I'm not going to add too much pepper. And besides, this client is an ulcer patient, so he just wants very little pepper in it. So I'm going to stir it. It's just the beef that is inside, so I can freely stir it without being concerned about anything scattering. So that's it. I'm just going to cover it, but I have some stock here, so I'm just going to add it. So I've not yet added the turkey to it. All I added was the beef, and now I added the meat stock. So you see it's less thick, which is still okay. The consistency is perfect. So what have I added here? Just the beef, half Knorr chicken cube, crayfish and ogiri. So at this point I'm just going to cover it for it to boil together, and I'll be back. So the beef has been boiling for a while, so I'm just going to add the turkey now. Can you see what's left? So I already added the stock when I added the beef because the Banga juice was already thick. So that's it. I just added the turkey, and now I'm going to add the fish. I'm going to add the smoked titus and some onion, and then I'm going to cover it to boil. From here on out, I won't really stir this since I've added the fish. So I'm just going to be, sort of shaking the pot from here on out. Can you see that? It already looks, delicious. So this is how I'm going to be stirring it from here on out. This has been boiling for a while. I let it boil for over 30 minutes. Partly, one of the reasons is because the beef was a bit still tough. It's not as soft as the client would like. And then secondly, I want everything to be incorporated, the juice to be incorporated into the beef, the turkey, and the fish. So this is what it looks like. It's ready. But one more thing needs to go into this. So I'm just going to add the scent leaf at this point. I chopped it already. I'm just going to check the pot. And then allow it boil some. After adding the scent leaf, I just allowed it to boil for about 3 minutes now. 2 more minutes. I'm going to put off the gas and just allow the heat, the residual heat, to cook it. So like I said, this client doesn't want pepper. Like, he wants really moderate pepper. He doesn't want it to be too much. So, but at the same time, it's a bit bland. So I'm just going to throw the scotch bonnet into it, to give it just a little bit of heat. And that's it. Food is ready. You remember that I made this food with just half Knorr cube. That's all I used in cooking this food. Half Knorr chicken cube. The other things that gave this food its taste, because I've tasted it and it's perfect. I didn't even add a pinch of salt. There's no salt in this food apart from the little salt that was added to the meat stock. So basically, whatever soup or stew I'm making, I usually love my protein or my beef or chicken stock to be very rich, and that's what I did. So besides that, I added the ogiri and I added crayfish and just half Knorr chicken for this food you're seeing. So food is ready. Time to dish.